What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you, everybody that's been sticking around still. I've been seeing the subscribers drop, drop, drop. It's okay, you know me. I ain't worried about it. But you know what? Everybody thinks that the last video was me trying to throw hips under the bus. It might seem like that to some, but it's not like that. Like I'm just trying to clean my hands. But y'all gotta understand when somebody keeps you in the dark and doesn't let you know what's going on, you gotta start, either cutting ties or asking more questions. So a lot of people were happy that I lost contact of the hips. Oh man, you paid him. He ran off with the bag. There's even a meme, you know, pretty cool one. Made me laugh. I ain't gonna lie about that one. But it's kind of sad, man, that this was like entertainment and all funs and giggles, you know what I mean? But then when you start threatening people's moms, that's when it becomes serious, man. You can't be threatening people's mom, you know what I mean? Because now if there weren't legal issues, somebody's gonna get some legal issues. Cause you just can't be going around threatening folks, mom, And I told Charles I got his back, you know what I mean? I said, if you need, I can send you some cameras that I got up here that I ain't using, you know. He's like, somebody's been threatening my mom. And he's like, fuck this. I'll call you when I get home. So they're gonna backtrack all this, these threats, if there really is threats. But I don't see Charles telling me this type of things if they weren't really true. You know what I mean? It's like somebody that's trying to dig themselves out of a hole, it's not going to be digging themselves deeper and deeper and deeper with these allegations. You know, most of y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the messages up there on the put on the last video. He's telling me all this, and now he's telling me that these last past couple of days since Sunday morning, in between there and now, somebody has threatened his mom because it was kind of awkward because y'all can see the price that he put up there, but that doesn't mean that that's the price we agreed on. I could have gave him more. I could have gave him less. That's between me and him. Nobody should be counting another man's pocket. I'm not asking over there what they paid Mark. And that's the thing, man. I'm not trying to spin a narrative any type of way to get more views or get more subscribers. It's far from that. You know what I mean? This is a topic that's not even in my, you know what I mean? Like, I jumped on it because it was, yes, I was intrigued by Mark Lyon because I seen the documentary. I guess let me give you a better explanation how I was intrigued by the Lion of Mark. I seen the documentary. I have a mind of my own, and I heard his comment about if I was in Alabama, then I would have died up in Alabama. I guess you know what I mean. I would have died up in there if that's what it would have took. So be it. You know what I mean. He makes these comments. You know what I mean. But I ain't worried about them comments. Everybody can puff their chest over the line. I ain't worried about that. But let's get back to the topic of old hips. You know, to me, whoever threatened his mom are a bunch of cowards. You know, honestly, because at the end of the day, we all got moms, and we would hate for anybody to come in and tell them anything, even honk the horn at them, let alone threaten them. I don't know how a lot of y'all feel about y'all's mom out there, but I love my mom. And if those comments were ever made to my mom, you know, those messages are gonna get backtracked Maybe I don't think he has cameras at this time, or he's gonna tell me in more detail how his mom was threatened. But at this point, all I know is his mom was threatened. I don't know by who, but y'all gotta understand, I ain't got nothing to lose in here. I don't got uh, a fighting horse. You know what I mean? It's like I just came and gave Charles Hips an opportunity to tell his story. A lot of people are like they're mad, but there's a lot of content creators that just I was already monetized already before this. So it's not like it's something new. No, I was already monetized. There's a lot of other content creators doing the same thing. The same people that drop negative comments on my comment section are over there praising them. And that's cool, you know? But it's kind of messed up that people are spinning the narrative. My phone keeps on buzzing. I can't find it right now. You know, I don't know if it's Charles because he said he was going to call me right now as soon as he got home. And that's a serious matter. You know, that's almost like RICO charges, especially if these people are organizations still active. Ain't no telling what they're doing behind closed doors. Maybe they're doing plotting and scheming on other ends. It's kind of a attention that you really don't want. You know what I mean? But they put themselves out there. You know what I mean? Once you threaten somebody's mom, that's cowardly. Down here in Texas, we don't play like that. I never did that type of stuff. And that's one perfect example where I never showed nobody where my mom stayed at. Nobody. Not even my homeboys. Very few. Maybe one or two. When I would get barred down, they would drop me off in my car. Very few knew where my mom laid. Because that was my sanctuary. When the streets got wild for me, I knew I could go to my mom's house for a couple of days, lay low, and go back out. It was my sanctuary. Nobody knew. Nobody was gonna come looking for me. I didn't have to serve nobody. Nobody knew. But let's get to the point. Only other people that know Hip's address is Boogeyman. Boogeyman was his bunkie. You know, Charles Hip's mom still lives in the same place that they lived 20, 30 years ago. So when you're in there, that's the first thing they tell you when you go to prison. Never leave your mail out. Once you get your mail, rip it up, flush it down the toilet. Because there's always going to be some shady characters. Your cellmate can be a shady. He can go in there and get your addresses. So there's ways for people to know where Charles Hips knows where he lives at. There were bunkies. You know what I mean? Y'all got to look at the big picture. Who got more to lose? Whose credibility? Not mine. I'm not a content creator. I just jump on here every now and then, tell some prison stories from Texas. That's it. Who wants to show credibility to Mark's character, to his prison stories? And this is something, I mean, y'all y- y'all gonna have to take it upon yourselves to realize this. It's all fun and giggles, but when you start threatening somebody's mom over your actions, because just because your actions don't want to be exposed, that's kind of foul. I told myself There's two things why Charles went missing. One, he knew I was going to start pressing him on his role. Eventually, once we got through with Mark, we were going to turn around and start asking him those questions. Two, I've been getting messages all day long on the YouTube comment section. Oh man, somebody paid Hips. He's coming on the live tomorrow with Marks. He's coming on the live tomorrow with Mark. So that means whoever said that got in contact with Hips, but maybe not in the right way. Y'all think about that. Who got more to lose? I ain't got nothing to lose. Y'all can subscribe. I'm still eating. I was eating before, and I'm still continue eating. This YouTube is just fun, I guess. But now, when you start threading, and those are legal issues. And I told him I would help him on whatever I could. You know what I mean? I'll send him some cameras. You know what I mean? Or maybe he could just tell the cops, hey, just look at this YouTube, see what's going on. Ever since I started doing these videos against these people, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man. But when you started trying to threaten people's mom, I think you crossed the line right there. Because we all have a mom, man. So I said I wasn't going to make any more videos until Charles came around. But I just wanted to bring this to y'all as attention that he didn't run away because he wanted to, but it's because he was threatened. By who? I don't know. But no wonder he went missing. Y'all got to think, y'all got to remember the boogeyman was his bunkmate, was his bunkie. So as your bunkie, you're going to get the mail. Check this out, bunkie. And like how Charles Hip said, they got into it because his mom sent them a care package. And Mark wanted the care package, and Hips said, "No, I'm gonna eat this." But he wanted the care package for himself. So Mark knew where these care packages were coming from. That's all I'm saying. Who got something to lose here? You know, Hips done exposed himself. But this done stepped to a different matter now. Now you threatening people's moms. Now you sticking that to that extortion prison game, but out here in the free world, that don't look good. I wouldn't put my money behind that horse. Nuh-uh. That looks like a losing horse. But y'all take my word, I'm just a small platform, you know, like I said it before. It's almost like it's David against Goliath. And I said I get a lot of people in the comments, man. One dude's name ebook. That guy's like a demon, you know what I mean? He tries to attack me through every type of angle. This, that. You were in a stale prison in 2016. Bro, I'm 43 years old, man. I went in 2001. But I guess I must remind him something, man. I must remind him of his wife's ex, or maybe I made his wife blush or something. I don't know what I did to the dude, but it must be something. You know, y'all drop it down there in the comments, man. Y'all help out Charles Hips, cause man, now the laws and seems like the law is gonna get involved, and all I can do is stand behind the man. Earlier, I see it like this: I can't fight your battles for you if you ain't gonna fight your own battle. I can stand behind you, but I can't fight your battles for you if you don't want to fight them yourself. You got to be able to hold your own. That's it. So hopefully y'all like this. Hopefully Charles is back and we get to the bottom of this. Because now it seems The laws are getting involved.